Hello and welcome! This video is about Alyaelli's Rift. And look below the description for links if you're short on time and want to jump around, but here's how we get to it from the main menu. It's right there, Alyaelli. You just tap on it and you go right to it. However, there is a lot to explain. If you're a new player, it's not this simple. But if you're a person who's already unlocked it or a veteran player, easy stuff. So let's go back to the start. Here we go. So before this revamp that they did for Alyaelli's Rift, their requirements was to go to this quest in your stories, which is a rift splitting the world. And it looks like you needed to achieve a knowledge of level 30 or above of one of the world bosses and complete Path of Glory Rift 15 Wave 1 or above to get access to this content. And it is no longer that way anymore. The new requirements are to go to the same story, which is under Essential in the story section, and a rift splitting the world, and now it's changed. It is complete Path of Glory Rift 3 Wave 1, which is much better for new players, very much easy to accomplish. If you want, I have videos about Path of Glory that you can look at on how I got there, strategies as well to help you get past Rift 3. So there's one more thing that is a problem, and that is you need Path of Glory to appear on your interface so you can do it before you can even qualify and do the Rift Splitting the World quest. So we need to keep going backwards so you know where the starting point is. So even if you did have it, you can see that if I tapped on it, it says you must first complete the Council's announcement quest. Well, where is that? How do I get to that? And let's show you how that works. Before you can get to that point, you need to see where you're at in the game, the main storyline. So you come here to log, and you can see what your progress is. You start out in Balanos, then Serendia, then the neutral border zones, and you complete all of that to 100%. And when you get to North Mediah, it is in here, Chapter 1. You want to progress all the way into Chapter 1, all the way down to the very last one where it says King of Golems at the very bottom in red, and you need to fight that boss monster. So what I'm going to do now is show you who that King of Golems is, the quest, where it's at in the game, and him being destroyed, so you can know that you're on the right path. So enjoy the next fight.
Kraus.
Thank goodness you're okay. Looks like the route. I can't believe I saw Mogul. We have to restore the barrier connect. I'll stay here and investigate the route.
Once you defeat him, then you unlock Path of Glory, but it's not done yet. Once you unlock Path of Glory and then you tap on it, this is what you would see. You tap on it, and you immediately get that quest announcement from the Calpheonian Council. This is the one that you were looking for. When you tapped on it and you're wondering, where is this quest? It appears the minute you tap on it. So we're just gonna allow this to play through. We'll speed it up a little bit too. And so there you have it. So once this dialogue is done, now you go to your quest, you see the council's announcement, so now you have it. Go ahead and finish it, meet with Valks, and once that is done and you finish all that, then you have access to Path of Glory. And it would be all too easy for me to just leave it at that, but no, I want to do the council's announcement with you and see if there's anything that would block you from advancing. And guess what? There is. So we're going to just play this out so you can see what I see. And we'll probably speed it up a bit. Go to Valks. He says, hey, thank you. I don't want to rob you of enjoying the storyline, you know, because this is some rich storyline that they're talking about. The birth of Path of Glory, how it got its name. Yeah, and you know, this is good if you're one of those people that like the backstory of everything in Black Desert Mobile. So we need to talk to Delphad Castellian to advance, so we're just gonna tap on our quest, and it's right there at the very bottom called Glorious Heroes. So we'll auto path to him. So honestly, Path of Glory is not ready yet. We got to do all this. So here it is. It says, don't do this by yourself. You're going to need your family members to get past it. And if you're finding out for the first time that you need alt characters, I'm sorry. Alt characters are your family. They're your CP, family CP. And you will need at least, I think it was 5 of them that you want to strengthen up. So here's the tutorial about Path of Glory. And if you're noticing that the images that they're showing kind of look like alien text, it's applicable to all languages. You're reading the actual text below to understand. So they're just kind of showing you, oh, you go here, you tap on this is what you're looking for, but you're reading what they're talking about there. So Path of Glory is now set, and here is that blocking. You can't just immediately go to Rift 3, and you have to earn up to it. You have to fight up to it. So my main character was 8,902 CP, and the other 2 characters level 1 at 1,500 and some. So we have enough CP to qualify for Rift 1, but we need to work towards it, but we have just 1 entry. That's it. Where do I get more? Is your blocker. How do I get more entries? So let's show you what your options are. And here is the reason why I say save your black pearls. You never know when you're gonna need them, and we need them now. So we're going to the Pearl Shop, and if you have the budget for this special offer, then you can do it, but nah, not needed. So for us, so we will go here to Essentials Shop, and then you go down to Selection Shop, and then you would tap on the one underneath called Enhancement. Oh wait, no, it was Add-ons. Add-ons Shop. And there it is. Path of Glory, Season 10 Entry Pass, 300 Black Pearls, and we can get 3 of them. We have more than enough to get all 3, and that is definitely what we're going to do. So we'll go ahead and purchase this. Now, I do want to state that if you went through the Path of Glory with the one pass you got, then they would have given you another one, but I can't guarantee you would have enough to get to Rift 3. So we will go ahead and auto register and use them all. There it is. Tap on that, auto register, use, yep, confirm, And there it is. Our extra entries are now +3. But there's now when we go there, we have 4 total entries to get to Rift 3. And you gotta make sure that multiplier is set to 1. But it's not to worry, because this is the very first time you're going into this. You have more than enough party CP. And the pre-battle formation can't be modified because they need to explain what that is, so that you'll know for Rift 2. So we'll go ahead and just go into Path of Glory. I'm putting on the music so you can enjoy it. Here we go. So first things first is the tutorial about combat. I want to explain the interface as well. At the bottom right corner is all your skills or spells you can use during Path of Glory. I will go into them in detail. The bar above is the energy bar you accrue when you defeat main bosses in this fight. You get 5 energy per boss to give you an idea. Now it's talking about the fixed camera. Oh, let me see here. Cooldown, complete formation. Oh, I guess not. Yeah, fixed camera and the change formation. So there's a camera icon right here. If you tap that and there's a line through it, that means the animation of the bosses coming out will not play. So here is the fixed camera if you want it to be stationary instead of move around, and change formation will be available in Rift 2. So Rift 1 is just a real quick introduction. Always a quick. So I thought I'd be able to get away with showing you formation and placing everyone, but well, how about that? It's over. it was just one round to get your feet wet, and we're gonna have to show you how the formation works in Rift 2. No worries, we're trying to get to Rift 3 Wave 1, so we'll get there. Nice rewards. Now this is a Two's Nest map piece. I won't be explaining this. I have videos about Two's Nest for you to look at, as well as Two's Breath. But we will go into the other material to level up your emblem. Okay, so now we're ready for Rift 2. And we have 3 seasonal entries. Gotta change that multiplier down to 1. Very important, or you're gonna be upset. And as you can see, 9,000 family CP or party CP for Rift 2. So we'll go ahead and just enter. And we have the pre-battle formation going, so this is good. And here we go. And now I can explain how this works properly. So you have 3 characters. We're gonna take Nova and just set her over to the side. We're gonna put our wizard on the bottom. You see this column that I'm filling up? When you upgrade a statue, and I'll show you where that's at, to level 2, everyone in this vertical column will get healed right here. So if these are your front runners, you want them to be healed. Everyone else in the back or in the front will not. So we're placing them there. Got my main in the middle. This works. Let's start. Okay, let's explain the skills at the bottom. The very first one is a sword with an up arrow, and that's to increase your character's attack. The boot to the right is an area that slows the boss monsters and creatures down. That right there I tapped on, the Guardian Statue of Elion, is the statue I was talking about. And the blue effect means that they'll get slowed down as well. But the boot thing is temporary, whereas this blue effect is permanent. So, going to the next one after the boot looks like an explosion. That is an air raid. You tap on it when you have 5 energy and you select where you want the air raid to happen, and it explodes with damage in a specific area. The one to the right of that is a heart with blue color. That heals your party. So we're still waiting to kill one more boss, and it'll be, what, 17 energy, and we can get that level 2 of the statue. But the blue heart heals your party once again if you need them to be healed. And there, down goes the boss. The dragon thing is not an actual boss, just a agitator to contend with. And we now at level 2 with the statue, and you saw the green circle and the green effects with my names of my characters below. That means, as you can see, they're getting healed, and they'll continue to stay healed indefinitely. This is a sprite that we want to kill. I mean, it's not necessary, but I want you to be aware of these sprites. So you gotta change formation, put a person there to kill it, and when it is, you get a special effect. This one is to heal the party, but we really didn't need it, but that's okay. So back our wizard goes, and they're continuously being healed, as you can see. The effects at the very bottom, like the cross, is a resurrection. If somebody dies, and you have the energy, tap on it to resurrect a fallen comrade. You already know about the statue, which is the next one to the right, and then we're saving up for the elephant. It is 20 energy. We usually do that for wave 10. You really want that to be your finishing move, but you will get extra energy along the way, and we'll show you. And yes, all the hard work that I've done on my main character is really showing that we can pulverize the competition, because the other two people are level 1 with no gear. No real gear. So I think my main is carrying him. But the cool thing is that their skills and what they do does good damage. The gear and all that stuff is just the, you know, how long they can survive. So, wave 10, bring out the elephant. Look at that damage. Just mows everyone down. That felt good. Alright. So, Rift 2 is done. Now we're heading to Rift 3. This is where we want to go. Okay, and Rift 3 is 12,000 CP for your party. As you can see, they gave us, oh, we gotta change that multiplier back to 1, and we got a new slot for a new character. However, how do we get a new character? Let's show you. As you can see, when you complete just Path of Glory once, they give you an extra pass. So that's nice. So we'll definitely take advantage of that. And I will show you how we get the extra player. So first things first, let's tap on that pass and use it. Auto register, use, yes, confirm, done. Okay, along the way when you do your quests, if you tap on this gift icon for event and reward info, growth support event, you'll see right here, for completing all South Mediah quests, you get a level 60 character generator coupon. And let's go back to that again. You need to see something. This item can only be used by a character that is level 60 or above, and our main character is level 70, so we can use this. And what that means is when you use it, that character automatically is leveled up to 60, which is really nice. And this opens up Path of Glory mission season 10 begins. This emblem, all you have to do is finish 1, and we will. That emblem will boost your CP like crazy. I mean, we're talking more than 1,000, 2,000 CP. Yeah, good progress. And of course, just continuing to do Path of Glory will give you all these bonuses, including extra passes. Nothing here. Lucky rope, that's nice. Let's go ahead and receive the reward. This looks like a main weapon. We already have better. This one right here, I think that is, yep, pink shoes. Heck yeah. We're actually going to equip that. We're in progress for North Mediah to get another level 60 coupon to grow your Path of Glory team. So we'll go ahead and get out of that. Yep, collect later. Alright. And we're going to take care of those boots. I can't pass up on some good CP like that. And I'm also going to take this opportunity to introduce you to Enhancement Transfer. So basically, when you get a higher level item, you can go to this interface, you can take what you're already wearing, place it down, and take all that progress and work you did and give it to the new object. That's what this means. So you go to Black Spirit, Transfer Enhancement, and you select the boots, which are right here, the pink boots. So they go up to the top, and now you select the boots you're wearing, which is had work done, plus 40. Look at that CP difference, 215 to 255 for 32,500 silver. We got the silver. Nice. And just like that, plus 40 pink boots. Thank you very much. And we also have 2 pieces of red gear that's going to replace the orange gear that we have. So we'll show you this again. Look at the difference. 293 to 400. Oh, I got to remove things that I did to it. These are enchantments, I believe it's called. Yeah, you remove them by tapping on the X. But look at that difference, 423. Yeah. Heck yeah. This will help. We'll do the same for the helm. And I do believe I had an enchantment there too, so I just tapped the X to remove it. Confirm on the transfer. Done. And now we got 3 really good pieces of gear to help us out with Rift 3. Look at that boost. Now we're at 9,144. We were at 8,000 and something before. You can go back in the video if you want to see specifically. But this was important. We needed to do this. And let's use that level 60 coupon. Now, this part is saying tap on the portrait of the character you want to use. But you'll see that it'll say the words in possession, meaning you already have that character. At the bottom, buy character slot expansion coupon will be needed. And I can't stress this enough. Save your black pearls. Don't be crazy and spend them all, and then something happens and you're wondering, well, how do I get more? You know, the game's not giving me more. Save them. They will be useful for so many things, and when events come out, you'll be prepared because you'll have it. But this time, I'm going to choose an archer. And look at that. I have my character coupon, but I need to open a slot, and it costs 120 black pearls. And we have it. Now, I did not purchase any black pearls. These are all that I've earned from the start of the game, the start of the account, up to now. Oh, and I'm not really the best at choosing names, so hey, Archer, why not? I know, it's original. Alright, now we have a good team. A level 70 main, a level 60 archer. Got 2 that are level 1s, but that's fine. As long as they shoot out skills and spells, they're helping. And of course the party CP is qualified. So I did want to just go and show you, this is what our level 60 gets, orange gear, and our level 1s, this is what they get, gray gear, starter gear. And our main has some really nice stuff. Alright, I think we're ready for Rift 3. So let's go back, tap on Glory, where it says Rift 3. Look at that, we qualify, 12,195. So we're gonna tap on, there we go, tap to add the character. We want the pre-battle formation and get that multiplier down. It needs to be 1. When you have your team and you are doing it and you're comfortable with going through it, then you can increase the multiplier. I would recommend 4 or above because you'll be able to get it up to a total of 7. Alright, where to place these people? We're gonna put Nova at the top to heal, Archer at the bottom. We're gonna take Wizard because he's AoE and put him behind Nova because he's covering the stairs. I'll explain that when the match starts, and our main goes in the center. So complete this formation, let's begin. Alright, so as you can see, lots of action is happening. There's the stairs I was talking about that the wizard is going to cover. And if you look at the top left corner where the map is, you see the red asterisks coming. Those are creatures that are coming to come up the stairs. And the wizard will get that covered. But if you kill a boss that's advancing on you at the top, everyone gets reset and wiped out. So the creatures that were coming to the stairs they didn't have enough time to even make it. So we got our guardian statue to level 1. So you can see the blue thing. I'm gonna bring wizard over there to beat up on the fairy there and watch the effect when it dies, when the guardian spirit dies. This is nice. It's the battle spirit. Just decimates everything. Very nice. Bring them back. Complete formation. And I must add, you can only do 2 changes and then look at the change formation in the bottom left corner. You have to wait a few seconds, like 30 seconds I believe. So don't be crazy with your changes. You got to be exact where you want them to go and bring them back. I mean, you do whatever you want, but you know, it's just gonna be tough on you if you go crazy. Alright, we got our statue to level 2. Now our team is healing. You can see by the green sparklies. You can see that Seasoned Wizard is not getting healed, but there is a recovery spirit that appears right in front of him, as a matter of fact. And now he's healed. Very good. We're at wave 6. We already accomplished unlocking Alyaelli's Rift, the storyline, with Rift 3, Wave 1. We're on Wave 7, and we're going to take this all the way to the end, because why not? Finish it up and get the big reward. So, Wave 7. You can see our archer doing some good job. Very good job. And they are taking a dirt nap. Oh, that's fun. And yes, what I'm showing you is very doable. If you just follow how I've done it and get the CP up to where I'm at, it's not unreasonable. You will do exactly what I'm doing and you'll see how much fun it is. So we had an abundance of energy, and the last round we used the sword and the up arrow to increase their attack. And this time I think I used the third one, the explosion or the air raid bomb. Yeah. And now we're on wave 10. We just used the elephant, and game over, man. It's done. Watch that elephant clear the way. And just like that, it is over. Congratulations. You have not only completed the requirement to open up the story, but you got some good loot for Rift 3. Alright. So, 12,000 CP, we're at 15,000 826 for a party. We're looking really good. Alright, now, what is next? We're going to go to story and show you a rift splitting the world is now ready for you. So, we're going to go into that, but I want to show you one thing first. So before we start this, here we go. So, do you remember that emblem that we got from the events and rewards if you just do one Path of Glory? I've equipped it. Tapped it, equipped it. Here it is right here, what it looks like. And there's the CP, 1,870 attack and defense. Which that's like 3,600, 700 CP. Insane. Here's the material that we got from the Path of Glory to level up this emblem. So we just tap and hold. Your choice whether you want to do enhance. I always do it at 100%. But look, we went from 9,000 CP to 13,000 CP. So I wanted to show you this. You can go under emblem in the menu interface, or it's in the top left corner. There it is. So let's go ahead and with the storyline, a rift splitting the world. Okay, so the rule here is I'm going to show you the storyline from start to finish. I will cut out scenes where there's a lot of travel time, so I'll shorten that up. And if there are puzzles or anything that needs to be explained, I will certainly do that as well. But in the meantime, I want you to enjoy the storyline and everything that it's showing you. So without further ado, let's begin. Here we go. Okay, for this puzzle, we're simply just going to show you where it is at so you can cut right to it. I did take some time to find where it was, so yeah, let's do that. Here we go. And little did I know, there's arrows on the ground I should have looked for. Oh, shame on me. Arrows. You should look for them too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the playthrough I did with the new account as it is today, not when I did this back then. I struggled with Archmage, but with the new account, not so much. So let's show you that. Here we go. And with that being done, congratulations! You have completed the A Rift Splitting the World storyline. So now you can get to work on unlocking all the bosses. And I show you how to do that in this video. It's actually coming up right now. It's called The Stained Book. And it says unlocks new bosses. So we will, I know I go out of it, but we will begin that story. I just wanted to see A Rift Splitting the World actually show that it's complete and done. So there we go. And now we have access to Alyaelli's Rift. But when you go in it, it reminds you to start on the story called The Stained Book. So we still need to do that and get that started and going. And let's do that. So in story, you go to Essential and there it is, The Stained Book. You tap on it, even says unlock bosses at the bottom. Now, the way this is going to work is they're all divided into chapters. Each chapter is a boss. There is a total of 11 bosses to unlock. And I'll give you a heads up that the last boss, which is out in the Great Ocean, there's going to be a lot to say about that one, but I will show you all the details leading up to the very last one. So come along, see what I'm doing, and see all the details behind how I get all of them unlocked so you have the knowledge as well. And without further ado, here we go. So it looks like that the first 3 bosses are given to you just by reading the book. But the 4th boss, Enraged Rednose, you need to defeat monsters in Marnie's lab. So that needs to be done. 200 of them is what it showed. Here we go. Now, of course, I'm not going to have you sit here and watch me kill 200 of these monsters. I'm going to fast forward it. So we are just about at 200. It should kick over any time now. And here we go, so you can enjoy the rest of the storyline. Yep, there it is. Kicked right over. Now for the 5th boss, which is Enraged Giath, you need to go to Ancient Ruins, and if you haven't gone here before, we're going to do level 1 difficulty. And this multiplier is how many times you are doing it. So times 3 is what you need to do to complete this part. So if you can do that, it's fine. If it's a times 1 multiplier is all you have, that's fine too. Just do it 3 times and you will get this completed. This account doesn't even have anyone to call on, but she's kind of strong, so we don't really need anyone else. We can get this done. And level 1, yeah, the health of this guy is pretty low. So that's how this works. You're looking at the counter at the bottom right corner. So in 2 seconds, 1, tap accept, and it starts. So if you do need to do this 3 times, that's okay. If you can do the multiplier times 3, even better. So let's keep going. So for the 6th boss, Enraged Beg, it looks like they want us to do a boss rush times 10, and that is the new style of boss rush. I don't think I've maxed it all out. As you can see, I still have a lot of work to do with my first attempts. So what this means, if you're in the same boat, is that it goes from 1 to 10. And this is another reason to save your black pearls. I need shadow knots, so I need at least 10 of them, and 30 black pearls is not bad at all. So we'll go ahead and spend that, exchange it, so I can get just the Dastard Beg. Yeah, the ability to fight him, there it is. And it will be 1 at a time, a times 1 multiplier. I know I have Combat Plus, but because you're starting out, it's gonna be a times 1 multiplier anyway. But I will continue to do times 1 so that we can get 10 runs of this boss. So we'll go ahead and stop. Because if you let it go, it might add a multiplier, and it'll just ruin all that progress, and you need to spend black pearls to do it again. So, yep, we did do it previously, so we just need to do it 8 more times. But I think I'm just gonna let it go. But this is a 1 multiplier, raise difficulty, and let it go. As you can see, our Lupa has no problem fighting this boss. So, it'll go quick. So I will meet you when it is all done. Here we go. Now, as I look back on what I did here, so I can add voice to this video, I realized, well, I'm not going to get to level 10, so I probably could have done a multiplier of, you know, like 1 more match multiplier that equates up to the 10 runs I need, and then I wouldn't have to do it individually 8 or 9 times. So yeah, let's go ahead and speed through where it is done. Here we go. So for the 7th boss, it looks like they want us to give lightstone fragments. If you have been saving all this time, then you should have plenty of them. I need to go get them from my storage in my camp. You can obtain them through ancient ruins if you need some. So I'm gonna just fast forward to that moment. And looking. As you can see, the storage in my camp was, wow, there's so much in there. There they are. So I saved over 200,000 lightstone fragments because I wasn't even in Hadum yet, so I couldn't even use the Holy Vala light. So there was nothing to do except save it. So, quest done. There it is. So now we move on to the 8th boss. Now I also want to point out that I don't know why this quest just popped up and said, hey, it's done, so tap on me. It is necessary supplies and it is important. It was a family quest, and I encourage everyone to do their family quests, even the one up there that gets me into Hadum. So I just tapped it, it was done, and we just continue on to the next boss. And here it is, Chapter 8. Let's see what they want. So for Chapter 8, it looks like they want you to complete Hadum Tower of Trials just once. So if we auto path, it'll take us right to it. This is the Hadum Tower, and it's highlighted purple. So we'll put our people in there and we will start training. Now, we're doing this to complete the quest, not for dominating all the floors of the tower. So, now again, I'm going to fall back on my famous saying of save your black pearls. It's just 10 black pearls to complete it. Let's just do it and move on. We're trying to unlock all the bosses for Alyaelli, and that's the goal here. And besides, if you do your daily and weekly quests, you will get these black pearls back. So let's see what the 9th boss has to say. And for boss number 9, it looks like they want us to defeat Hadum enemies. 5,000 of them. Well, I have a special surprise for all the enemies in Hadum. So let's so now we need to do the rift between realms so we can actually qualify and get into Hadum, because we're not there yet. And as you can see, here's our progress. We've unlocked all of these except for the last 3. And once again, the very last one, Khan, for the Great Ocean, there's a lot to be said, so we're going to unlock the next 2, and I'll get right to that. So now a rift between realms is what we need to do if we want to unlock Chapter 9. So, auto path to it, and let's get going. Now, before we jump in there, I want to go into the craft section and kind of clean up all the light stones that I have so I can get holy vials of light. This is what allows you to stay in Hadum's realm. However, at level 1, you can stay in there indefinitely. If you want a bonus, you want the Holy Vials of Light. So 2 and 3 give you the bonuses. Number 1 is just infinite. If you set it to 1, you're fine. And that is a blessing from Pearl Abyss. They want everyone to enjoy Hadum's realm, no matter what. So we're gonna do the quests here to move forward, and then when we get to the moment where we need to fight the 5,000, I will show you that surprise.
Here we are.
I knew it.
And it looks like you don't have to wait very long, because I'm going to roll out that surprise. You go to the Black Spirit, and it's Black Spirit mode. Now, I should explain I have 8 hours on this because I put in... Yeah, I just had it off for 8 hours. So level 1 in Hadum, get the reward, and the Black Spirit fights for 8 hours immediately for you. And guess what? I'm pretty sure 5,000 got destroyed. So let's find out. And yep, quest complete. How about that? See? Nice surprise, huh? Even if it was at 4 hours, I'm pretty confident that it would complete 5,000. So if you save up and then do it at this point, you'll do the special ability too. So let's move on. Here we go. So at this moment, you're kind of at a crossroads. You can pursue going to the Great Desert, or you can go to Hadum's Heidel and continue on with Hadum's family quest right there. And I do want to let you know that I chose to do it because I wanted to complete all family quests that I come across. You don't have to. I highly encourage that you do, but for the purpose of this video, to just unlock, you don't have to. You can keep going, but yeah, your choice. Like I said, whichever one you choose to do. So I am actually showing that I chose to complete it out. I mean, you get a spawn point here. Why not? And you're learning about Hadum and what you can do inside. So it's not bad at all. But I will defer and just say whatever you choose to do. So we'll just show you a little bit more about fighting in Hadum, and then we will move on to how we get to the next part. Here we go.
Can you feel it? I shall teach you. Take heed.
So now the time has come where I show you that the Hadum quest with Umnir is completed. I done what he asked. It's a family quest and it's all done. So now I'm down to the chapter 9 quest. Let me just bring that up. There it is, North Mediah, chapter 9, Saucen Defector. I want to show you something. You're going to be playing through the main storyline for a while. So you want to complete all of this and get all the way to North Mediah and all the way to chapter 9 and get all the way to Saucen Defector. So from here, you need to continue to fight all the way through all these quests and then complete all of chapter 10 and do all of those quests. Yes, it does take a while. And get out of North Mediah and into West Valencia. When you get into here, let's scroll up a bit. You go to chapter 1 and you want to do this right here. Get to find a guide. When you get to him, Aliba, then you start this dialogue, and this is where our video picks up. So here we go.
You don't know what you're getting into. I'll save you from yourself. Catch that Sanceratops. How are you so strong? That thing is tough. You need stronger armor. Cut some trees down. Cut some trees down. seems tedious. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. See the leaves over there? Before we had what we have now, people used to have to collect those tea leaves whenever the winds got too harsh for them. Now you can get everything you need. Have clean water on hand. There are various vendors at Rock Post as well. It's the biggest post in this area.
So when you get to this point where it says Barhan Gateway and to move to it, congratulations. You now are seeing the family quest, the opening of the desert at the top, and that is what you need to access the next boss for the Great Desert. So without further ado, let's get to it. You've worked real hard to get to this point. You just needed to know where it was at. This is where it's at, so let's autopath and get that going. Enjoy. And once again, that moment has come where we have now completed this quest so we can gain access to the 10th boss. So let's go ahead and tap complete. And now we begin. Now that it's completed, we can read about Chapter 10, Ancient Kudum. And so it looks like the book wants us to do complete Constellation times 10. However, when you tap on auto path, look at the very top of the screen. In the middle, it says available after story Faded Constellation. So what we're going to do, I'll tap it again in auto path. See it right there, Faded Constellation. So we need to then go to our interface, tap on story, go to desert, tap on that, and it is right there, Faded Constellation. So we're gonna dive into this so we can get access to Constellation to do it 10 times. This is necessary, so without further ado, let's begin. Here we go. Okay, if this is your first time going into a Constellation battle, let's explain how it works. We have one attempt for this one location, so we're just going to tap prepare. In this interface, everyone is selected. When you have more people, you want to check the ones you want to go in. And right now there's 4 out of 6. The multiplier, we can't do anything. The party CP that I have is 37,000. And if I raise it, you can see that 5 is the maximum at 43,000. So if I had 2 more people, I'd probably be at the highest maximum. But for now, we just go with what we got and we tap start. Alright. Now the way this works for Constellation, once we get there, Alright, so at the top right corner where it says restored stars, 1 out of 4, your group is going towards the first block of enemies, and there's a gate preventing you from continuing. So you need to defeat all these enemies, and then it drops the gate, as you just saw. So, well, actually, they're not all dead yet. Sorry, spoke a little too quickly there. They're almost dead. And there we go. So you defeated the enemy and restored the star's light. So your group needs to do this. I just put it on auto. I believe in their strength and I know that they can get this done. Especially my main character, which is Lupa, on this video, so she can definitely kill them all. So as it finishes up there, you'll see in the top right corner, restored stars is now, it was 2, now it's on the 3rd one. And it's like making a square. It's going to each point, and the last point is a big boss that you need to fight. Kind of like Two-Car Layton, a big boss like that, but it's not him. It's always somebody with a different name and a different attack style. So it looks like we're almost done cleaning up this group. There we go. And moving on. So oh, here it is. This is the boss fight right here. And it's Ovsefia. I'm really not good with names. So just treat it as a normal boss fight. Let your party members attack for you. Maybe dodge around, select which attacks you want to do. Try not to get hit very hard, but in this case, we have the upper hand. And there he goes. And that is how Constellation works. It is in this method all the time. See? It's like a square that you're making your way to. Alright, and you get experience and you get treasure chests to open. So we'll just confirm. Now, I want you to tap collect all rewards when you see it so you can get additional rewards for clearing. But now when we come back to our quest, we'll see that that quest is done. And we still, now that we can go into Constellation, we need to figure out how we can do it 10 times and unlock the 10th boss. So we've already done it 1 out of 10, as you can see, and we're at a loss. Maybe group pass exchange. If you tap on this, you'll see that you can get adventure tokens. This is what it looks like. You have these options: Hadum Field Hunt, or Challenge. if you do challenge, if you just do the weekly and daily tasks, look for it. You see the icon right there? Adventure token. So complete Black Spirit quest daily and you'll get some. You have weekly tasks that give you adventure tokens as well. So for us, let me see what we can do. I think if I tap on Group Pass Exchange, I do actually have 18, but it obtains them randomly, like it spreads them out randomly. And I made a huge mistake here because I don't qualify to do all of them. So that was a big mistake. I don't want you to do that. If you're doing exactly what I'm doing and you don't have the strength, then we'll find another solution for you. So in the meantime, we're gonna kill this guy off so we can at least make it 2 out of 10. That is completed, so we are on our way to unlocking what we need. Alright, nice. So that's done. Alright, so I think I might fall back onto what I said before, which is save your black pearls, as I realize that the level difficulty to do just the next one is great. I don't have 2 other members right now that I could level up to increase my CP. No level 60 generator coupons. So I think what I'm going to do is tap on exchange. It's 2 black pearls. However, not enough adventure tokens to blend with the black pearls to create a way in. So I foolishly got rid of what I had, and I need to find more adventure tokens. So if I went to Great Desert, look, I got a reward for doing Constellation one time, and look at the adventure token quantity. Nice, 1,000. This might be enough that we need, so I'm just knocking out some other things and seeing where else I can get them. So let's go back to stars, tap on exchange, and we need at least 8. So let's see what the maximum is we can get. It's 10. We're in business. We can do this. So I think I just saved what I could. Let me see. Yep, it was 8 that I need to do to unlock this. So that was the trick right there, is to go to oh gosh, what was that called? Like the growth area. Tap on desert, and we qualified to get the 1,000 current adventure tokens, or the adventure tokens to get it. So now we are set. And when you clear an area like a level and you get to the boss, when you do it again, you go right to him. If I was to go a level higher to level 4, I would start over to get to each restored stars gate, to leading to the level 4 version of that boss. So if you're wondering, hey, what's going on? That's what's going on. You leveled up to a higher difficulty and you had to go through it again. But if it's the same difficulty, you'll just appear right at the boss. So we were testing it out just to make sure. And oh, we put the multiplier in. Nice. That's right. And there it is. It's complete. So we now have the 10th boss out of 11 bosses. And I will actually go over the details of the 11th boss. There's a lot to talk about. So at least they're introducing that you now need to go to the Great Ocean. And we'll just tap on the quest. There it is. Great Ocean upgrade to Etheria Guard ship. And if you can only pin the quest, so now it's a big question of how do I get to the Great Ocean? So what we're gonna do is go ahead and pull up the world map and tap on Great Ocean and see what it says. And there it is, and as you can see it says North Valencia defeat Cadry Gatekeeper. So let's show you how far that is away from us. You tap on log, you go, and we've made it to 7% into West Valencia. So we need North Valencia, so that means you need to finish chapter 1 and do all of these chapters 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and go into North Valencia and go into chapter 1 and do all of those, and it's chapter 2. When you scroll down, you'll see in red Cadry Gatekeeper. So what I would recommend at this point is to continue doing the main quest. You should notice if you're a new player that there's an auto quest function that is next to the quest. It looks like a circle with arrows going around. Just tap on it. It says, do you want to do auto quest? Yes, I do. And now I want to show you that my team has made progress, and we have done chapter 1. We're in chapter 2, and because of the auto questing, we got all the way up to in the arms of Al, which is right before the Cadry Gatekeeper. So I wanted to pick up this video to show you that the team has done that, or my team with Lupa. So it is now done. And one more time. Yep, we know it's Cadry Gatekeeper that we need to kill. So we'll just finish and complete this quest. There we go. And continuing. So I want to go into and show you the Cadry Gatekeeper boss fight and let you know or show you what it's like so you can have a heads up about it. And then once that is done, then I can move on to what is next. So what you haven't seen was that I was upgrading and preparing for this fight. You can see my CP versus the 5,000 AP and DP that's required. So I more than exceed it. And that just means this poor mission is going to go fast. Poor Cadry Gatekeeper's not going to know what'll hit him. But you get a cool intro. And just like that, he is defeated. I told you it'd be fast. So now that he's done, we're going to just clean up that we now should be able to enter the Great Ocean. We want to see if there's any more requirements, and then I can cover that with you. So we'll just head to town so we're not in a fight. Alright, going to the quests. There it is, complete.
How horrible. So pitiful. We must endure. We will stop them.
Alright, and so we are now there. You can access Cadry Gatekeeper. We still have that quest to unlock the 11th boss, and they start us off with Off to Sea, the story. So we're going to cut to where we begin that. So I will show you something about it. Now the ship that you need to upgrade to, I will cover that as well. So when you tap on this, it says you must complete my very own ship story to enter the Great Ocean. And I'm gonna freeze it, and look, it's the second quest, get a ship license. So here's what's gonna happen for the rest of this video. to cover all that you need to do to get up to the Etheria guard ship from the storyline, because the storyline will take you there, but you need details of what am I doing, what quest do I follow, what is the tips and advice you have for me so I can get through this, finish the 11th boss, and be done. And with that, I will show you right here. Here we go. So if you go to my website on YouTube and you scroll down and you see the table of contents, there's two places you can find this information. Is right here, the blue book, Great Ocean Information. You just tap on it and pause the video, scroll down to where the description is, tap on more, and you see all these links, all the information that I currently have. You want the very first one, which says Great Ocean, Story, Tutorials, and More. That is what you're looking for right there. It's very big, very beefy, and will help you unlock the 11th boss. Another location is if you continue to scroll down on the channel, you'll see Great Ocean Information, and there it is right there. The very first one is what you need. The other ones, other videos, are just for your enjoyment. If you like the Great Ocean, you want to know more about it, you can watch those as well. But I highly recommend you do the very first one. So what we're going to do now is head over to the patch notes so I can show you what has changed from the old Alyaelli's Rift to the new one. And here we go. It is February 20th patch notes 2024, and this is all part of the content revamp that happened to 3 major sections of the game, and this one is one of them, of course. So if we scroll all the way down to Past Ancient Ruins, and right here, Alyaelli's Rift, that it says revamped the rewards for Alyaelli's Rift content, added and removed certain items from the previous rewards, and increased the quantity of other items. So what you got down here below is for the world of Elion, or the Elion bosses, excuse me. They added dimensional fragments, advice of Valks 50%, advanced EXP scrolls and chaos crystals, increased quantity of golden sculpture and advice of Valks 10%, and took away some things. And for Hadum, they added advanced EXP scrolls and dimensional fragments, increased quantity in boss stamps and chaos crystals, and excluded those certain things there. And for the Khan and Kudum, they added dimensional fragment, magical essence, increased the quantity of ancient guardian fragment, Khan scale, magical essence, and tier of the goddess. Ooh, very nice. And excluded those things too. So the reset weekly entries to 1 due to revamp of rewards for Alyaelli's Rift content. They reset it so that everyone has a clean slate to work with. Even if you have used up your weekly entries before the maintenance from February 19th to February 20th, on Tuesday, the same measures will be taken. Extra entries, raid scrolls, and other form of entry resources previously in possession were handled as stated in a prior notice. So, with that being said, it is my pleasure to move on to the outro of this video. Here we go. And on behalf of Lupa and Archmage and myself, Magi, we'd like to say thank you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like the videos on this channel, please like, subscribe, let people know I am always making more videos, and there are always more videos left to do. So once again, thank you very much, and you have a great day. Take care. Bye now. See, look, even Lupa's like, whew, that was a lot, wasn't it? Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye now.